I'm on my way up to Jamaica Plains right now. I'm going on a little expedition. And I've added in some new creatures to the game. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you've heard me talk about this. And this new mod adds in some new creatures. Completely new, standalone. Now, if you played New Vegas, which I'm sure a lot of you have, then you probably remember the Nightstalkers. You might have liked them, you may have hated them. Now, I'm kind of on the fence. They were actually one of my favorite creatures, but then again, I also hated them in a way because they were a pain in the ass. You know, once you heard the rattle, you knew you were in for it. Some of the, most of the time they were cloaked. You couldn't see them. And they were kind of difficult to kill. Well, there was a mod on the Nexus called the Nightstrikers by Shadowliger, and it adds in a completely new species, and you might as well want to think of them as like a descendant of the Nightstalkers. They're, there's a lot of ways you could implement them and that'd be lore friendly and immersive to Fallout 4. They could have migrated across the country in some form that would lead them to be here. Either way, I think it's exciting to be adding new creatures in, and I'm going to go see if I can try to find some of them. Now, I've gotten word where a couple of locations where they hang out at, and one of the locations is up by Jamaica Plains, underneath the overpass, which I'm currently walking on. So, I believe that's Jamaica Plains right over there. Yeah, it is. So, I'm probably right near them. You're supposed to be able to hear the rattle from quite a ways off. So here we have, I've spawned a couple groups of them just so I can show them off a little bit. You can hear the noise, the rattle. Oh, that just gives you a real nostalgic feeling of the Nightstalkers from New Vegas. They have a really good model. I like the way they look. They look like they could have been descended from, or some sort of offspring. Oh, that's awesome. Use the animations of the dogs. They still kind of look like a reptilian cross between like a fox or a wolf and a reptile. Okay, so I'm going to toggle the combat AI back on. See what they do to me. Where are they going? They're just kind of not really doing anything. They took off over the hill. And he turned invisible. That's cool. Hurt me. Now, the mod author did say that they do have a tendency to run if you're packing big guns or power armor. I'm not sure if the P90 counts as a big gun. It very well may. But you can take what you get off of them, and like I said, you can go to the chemistry bench, and there's a few new recipes. Just mods like this, this got me really excited for, what's coming down the pipe for Fallout 4, because it's been, this is some stuff that we need. Just like the Crusaders, this is a great mod, adds in some new NPCs, some new creatures to fight. I'm tired of fighting ghouls. Now they do, fit in with the lore, the nuclear. And here we got some more of these assholes. I'm tired of fighting the same old guys. The next thing I want is some new quests. I want new content. Because this game, it's not done. It's got a lot of life left in the tank, I think. Okay, let's wait for a fucking reload. Alright guys, that's going to about do it for this video. I wanted to get a good close look at those creatures so you can see what it was about. This video has went off on all kinds of different tangents. I'm probably going to take it through some heavy editing, trim it down to what was most important, which was the Nightstrikers. And yeah, run out and get that mod. The link will be in the description as always. And it'll add those into your game in a few different locations around town, or around the Commonwealth rather. Yeah, that's about it. You guys have a good one.